Tourism is more than just an industry. It is a shared responsibility to invest in people, potential, and the future of our nation. Through strategic partnership and purposeful giving, the St. Lucia Hospitality and Tourism Association's Tourism Enhancement Fund continues to strengthen the foundation of education and opportunity. With a contribution of 50,000 EC dollars, this initiative supports the development and enhancement of key programs at the Bokar Secondary School, programs designed to empower students with skills, confidence, and pathways to success.
The SLHDA's support for the Bokar Secondary School forms part of our commitment in 2026 to reach deeper and to do bigger things, partnering with the exceptional heroes in our schools, that's the teachers, the principals, and to look at what it is they're doing or what they need to do in order to make their engagement of the students a lot more interactive, to make the impact of learning more profound, and to get our kids ready for a stronger contribution to the world of work. Tourism promises a tremendous amount of expansion over the coming years, and it's important for us to connect with our students, even at this very tender age, for them to see the reach of the tourism dollar and for them to feel and experience the impact of that investment in their dreams, in their goals, in their aspirations. No one knows about these dreams and goals of our students better than our teachers. And for the SLHDA, for our Tourism Enhancement Fund, on behalf of our Board of Directors, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, on behalf of the many members and contributors to the fund, on behalf of all the stakeholders who keep us informed, who keep us knowledgeable about the game-changing best practices in enhancing or creating social transformation, the SLHDA says thank you. And we are very pleased and very impressed with the outreach from our teachers and the students at the Bokar Secondary School over the past year to keep us abreast of what their challenges and what their needs are, allowing us to put a comprehensive plan of support together. And our donation today represents the tip of that iceberg as we ready ourselves for that long journey that we have to undertake alongside these champions of education to ensure that the future is bigger, the future is brighter, and the future is more impactful for all of us in St. Lucia.
This investment is not just in infrastructure or resources, but in young minds, future leaders, innovators, and contributors to St. Lucia's tourism and hospitality sector.
Here at the Bokar Secondary School, we have two departments or two programs running at the school. We have a special education program and a remedial education program where I oversee both. In the remedial program, we have over 30 students who need that assistance, who just need to build the basic foundations in literacy and numeracy. And I'm happy to report that we have a whole school approach in this program where teachers from various disciplines, they are given the resources, the information, the objectives, and they go to the classes and they tutor our students. And in special education, we have less students who do have various disabilities like Down syndrome, autism. However, it presents more of a challenge. I'm just so happy to report that with the resources we have been given, our students would improve drastically. We have students with penmanship issues, and I've been able to receive resources that would help them improve in the penmanship area. We have students who just lack being focused, and we have gotten, well, especially our student with Down syndrome, he sometimes suffers with too much noise, and the sound cancellation headphones will do amazing things for him and help him be more focused in class, more focused in the different subject areas.
As it relates to our school feeding program, we've had some starts and stops, but it has not been, we have not been able to get it going because of a lack of funding. And so we are very pleased that with the efforts or the support of the SLHDA that we are going to be able to provide support, initial support to 15 plus students to provide a regular meal for them. Of course, as I've said before, it naturally affects their attendance in school, their punctuality, their regularity, and their performance, because of course you'd understand that when you have not had something to eat for the day, it is very hard to be able to sit in a class and follow and participate and get involved in what's going on. So it is going to enhance the learning ability of the students, the participation, and the overall performance in school. We're also looking forward to the continuation of our mural program. Of course, our students come in, a lot of them below the grade level readiness. And so we have been doing our bit to provide the visual stimulation for them on the compound. And so we are happy that we started off with the butterfly mural in collaboration with the Special Olympics Committee to provide, and the SENT program to provide that mural, United Champions, to encourage inclusivity. And we are hoping to put in some additional murals that will enhance the visual and provide some visual aid and visual stimulation for our students, of course, to get them to the level that they are supposed to be.
We teach the children about robotics and show them again how in the world we live in the IT world, technological world and robotics world, the role of robots and how they can program the robot to do different tasks. It's a very handy program because again, this equips the students with that skill to again do their best out there in society and know how robots operate. At the Bocage, we have a few robots. However, some of them are outdated, and again, having the latest ones again puts these students at a leverage that they can compete just like with other students from other schools, and even be part of our national robotics club. So that's one of our aims, that we intend on trying to get one of those, represent St. Lucia and be on the global map. We at Bocage Secondary School, and as the robotics teacher, I'm very excited that the St. Lucia Hospitality and Tourism Association has come on board and to give us that great assistance, which will better equip us to make the program more interactive and to gain the students the skills to prepare them for that robotics and technological era out there.
Oh, we've been faced with many, many challenges. About 3 or 4 years ago, we lost the visual arts classroom along with the clothing and textile room because of a storm. And because of that storm, we lost everything. And since we have had to rebuild, we have had to get new things. We needed a new classroom and we were placed in this room. And it's not the best because when it rains, we still get water coming in because of the blocks that we have. We don't have windows. It's very windy up here at Bocage. This generous donation will allow us to purchase the equipment, the tools, the materials that we need for the subject. In spite of all of that, our students are performing extremely well. They're doing well in the end of term exams. And for CXC, we get 100% pass. For the past couple of years, we've been getting 100% pass. So our students continue to be motivated in spite of all what is happening. But I know that this donation, generous donation, is going to go a long way. It will allow our students to continue to learn, to continue to create, to continue to thrive.
This investment is not just in infrastructure or resources, but in young minds, future leaders, innovators, and contributors to St. Lucia's tourism and hospitality sector. Because when education thrives, communities grow, and the future of tourism in St. Lucia grow stronger with it.